CC with WIB Magazine, and I have my co-host on the line, Mickey Monday. How are you?
I'm doing well, CC. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. We have a special guest on the line with us. Hey, Robbie, how are you?
I'm doing great, guys. Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Yes.
So tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
So my name is Robbie. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Bruges, Belgium. They call it the Venice of the North. Yeah, and I've been introduced to you, CC, I think a few months ago, and you asked me to hop on. So so I made some time in my schedule to have a nice chat with you guys.
Well, thank you. I sure appreciate it. Well, tell us what you do.
So yeah, I'm a digital entrepreneur. So in the past, I worked as an insurance broker in Belgium, but I was like working 60 to 80 hours a week. And at a certain point, I was not really happy anymore because I was always working. And I was looking, okay, if I see older colleagues, people who are like 20, 30, 40 years older than me, they were not living the life that I wanted to live. And at a certain point, it's now 3 years ago, I had a conversation with my mom, and she said, okay, Robbie, if you're not happy, you're not a tree. You can go from one environment to another environment. You can go. And I say, yeah, that's good advice. So I tried looking for other opportunities, new surroundings. And then I started with my digital business. It's now 3 years ago. I started with Forex trading. So it's currency trading. And I'm working together with an educational platform that teaches people everything from A till Z. And that changed my life quite drastically during the last couple of years. I've went from working 60 to 80 hours on my full-time job to retiring my job, and now doing this full-time, helping people as well to earn some extra streams of income. And it gave me time and location freedom. I traveled quite a lot last couple of years, and now I'm on my way to financial freedom as well, still at quite a young age. So I worked hard, but it pays off.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Just listening to you talk about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mickey Monday.
Yeah, so I'm a little familiar with Forex trading, but for those who are tuning in and are getting to know you firsthand, can you kind of dispel or debunk a lot of the misconceptions that come with Forex trading? Because a lot of people assume that this is a pyramid scheme, or aren't necessarily familiar with like multi-level marketing, or they don't even know how trading stocks work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you could kind of just go into detail about some of the misconceptions.
Good question. Good question. I'm going to give a quite clear answer on that. There's a difference, of course, between trading and network marketing. Those are two different industries.
Right.
But first, trading. So I'm trading Forex trading. You can trade stocks. You can trade cryptocurrency.
Right.
What is trading? Like Forex trading is the largest financial market in the world. It's like just the currencies, all currencies in the world. Most people don't know what it is because we are not taught about it on school. But most people already participated in those markets because, let's say, I want to travel from Belgium to USA, I have to exchange my euros for dollars. Mm-hmm. The euro has a currency rate, the dollar has a currency rate, so we have to exchange them, okay? So what is Forex trading? We teach people the skill set, how they can make money on the fluctuations in the exchange rates, okay? So you can buy or you can sell, and you can make money on the uptrend, and you can also make money on a downtrend in trading. And that's a nice part. Of course, that's a skill set, and it takes time to master that skill set. It takes energy. It takes especially information and education, okay? And that's why I'm working with an educational platform that teaches people without background, people from totally different professions, all ages, how they can handle those markets, okay? And then, of course, that was the second thing that you were explaining, Mickey. That's then the network marketing side in the company that I'm working with. It's an option. So I started just as a student. I started learning how to trade. I saw the platform. I saw my level of trading going up, and I saw, wow, this is amazing. I'm still doing my full-time job. I'm learning how I can let money work for me. I learned the investing skill set of trading. Then I said, if I can do it, maybe some people in my environment are also interested in this. And I just started sharing this educational platform. And now I'm helping approximately 500 people in more than, I think, 10 or 15 different countries.
Wow.
Just by sharing it with a few people in my environment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that's optional. Like I already said, I'm working with an educational platform, and the main focus is on the trading side. And that's big business at the moment, you know, especially during these hard times.
Right.
Probably in USA, it's very hard because social security is way less than in Europe. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are searching for opportunities for digital income. They want to make money from home. Trading is the perfect way to do it. Most people have they say, okay, maybe trading is risky. Trading is totally not risky. You have some rules, you learn the rules. If you follow the rules, you only can lose what you want to lose. Let's say it that way. The second misunderstanding people have with trading is, oh, I need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money. You can start with $200-300. That's the only thing you need. Then the third thing most people say is, yeah, I don't have any background. That's why I'm working with an educational platform. You don't need any background. The company teaches you literally everything, from what's Forex to technical analysis, to working with strategies, to following professional traders, literally everything step by step within our community.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad that you're so resourceful in this, and you have the tools to give people the ability to be financially stable and free from their primary 9-to-5s. I mean, I think anybody should jump at the opportunity to be able to work from home if they wanted to, you know what I mean, if they had that freedom to do so. So that's really good. Excuse me. And so I guess my next question to you would be, how should you, so if I were, say if I was interested in, trading on the market, right? How would I analyze the market as someone who's kind of just getting into Forex trading? What will be some tips to, some pointers on how to analyze the market?
Good question as well. What I would recommend you over there is start with theoretical side. So start with understanding the markets. And that's something that I see a lot of people doing in Belgium. They are not willing to pay for education, but you need the education, because if you don't have the education and you don't have the theoretical background, you're doing suicide with your trading account. Very, very easy. People sometimes say trading is risky, but it's risky if you don't have the proper knowledge, the proper education. So everything starts with education. In my opinion, the second important part is being in a community with like-minded people, with people who have more experience than you. So that's why I'm with my company, with my platform, because over there I can learn from professional traders. We have like a live channel where I can follow 24/7 how professionals trade. I can ask them questions. I can learn from their strategies. I can have their insights. And at that point, after a few weeks, few months, when I understand how they are doing it, I can do it on my own. Okay. And I still have the helpline in our community. Hey, I made this analysis on this currency pair. What do you guys think? Because in my opinion, with 50 people, you see way more than on your own. 50 eyeballs see way more than one pair of eyeballs. So that's why I always say education first, then community, and look for professionals, look for a mentor into trading or a mentor in your profession. It doesn't matter if it's trading or if it's being a hairdresser. If I want to become a good hairdresser, then probably I will be mentored by a very good hairdresser. Right. So search for a mentor, search for the right information, and search for the right community.
Okay.
That would be a little bit my advice.
Yes,
Perfect.
I agree with that, because I've been needing a mentor. I got a couple of mentors I look to and talk to every day. Like, look, I just need some knowledge. I just need some help. Let me do this, Even though you research and you have the skills and you have different platforms to research, I still think that people need mentors. Yeah,
that's really crucial. I have like 1 or 2 trading mentors on the platform, and then for the networking side, affiliate marketing side, I also have 1 or 2 mentors. because they are further in the road. So I asked them, hey, I have this problem. I'm struggling over here. What would you advise me? Because you're already further in the journey. Probably you already experienced what I'm experiencing right now. How did you handle it? So that very, very, very powerful to have a mentor. Okay, and to be surrounded by like-minded people with the same vision, the same mindset. That's, in my opinion, crucial.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
Was this a little bit an answer, Mickey, on your question?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Definitely. You know, you're coming right along with it. So I appreciate you for that. I have another question. So, you know, in comparison to the stock market where, you know, prices fluctuate just about every hour or half an hour, how volatile would you say the market is? You know, how much? Because before you said that, you know, you can pretty much start with like $300, right? So how much should I risk per trade? And then, like, you know, how volatile is the market?
Super good question. I can answer it in two parts. So there's a main difference between stocks and Forex trading, because most people on stocks, they just hold. I'm going to give an example. Let's say I buy a stock of Coca-Cola and it costs me $1,000 a stock. Okay, then I'm going to wait maybe 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and I'm going to sell my stock when it's at 3K, an example. Okay, then I make profits. With Forex trading, it's a bit more like day trading. You buy, you sell, you buy, you sell. Okay. On stocks, you can do it as well, but most people don't do it. Most people just hold. The same thing with cryptocurrency. You can trade on cryptocurrency. So you can trade on them. I can trade on them, but most people just hold them. Let's say I buy Bitcoin now at 11K and I'm waiting till Bitcoin is at 20K and then I sell. Okay.
Okay. Right.
On trading, it's more like intraday. You buy, you sell, you buy, you sell. Very important is that you don't need big money with trading, because you have a leverage. Like in the past, you needed like $100,000 to enter the market. Now you can do it with $200, $300, $400 because we are working with a broker. Broker is like an online bank, to say that way, that provides you a leverage that you're, let's say, when you're just with 200, 300, 400 euros in the market, you're playing with way more money because they lend you the money. Okay, so that's why it's very important to work with a good risk management into trading. We always teach people to risk max 1 to 2% of their account. So let's say I do a trade on Euro USD. I say Euro goes up, but Euro goes the other way. I only can lose, let's say, 2%. So 2% on 200 is I can lose 4 euros. Over there, I take a stop loss. So what's your stop loss? Stop loss, very easy. It's your safety net. Okay. When the market hits that number, you automatically goes out. You go out. It's automatic. A good trade has a good risk management when you can max lose 2%, but maybe you can gain 5, 6, 7, 8%. So you always have to gain 3 to 4 times as much as you can lose. Because that's also a misunderstanding that people have. Oh, Robbie, I need to have 10 trades on 10 to gain profits. No. If I trade 5 out of 10, with a risk management from 1 out of 3, so every trade I can win 3 times as much as I can lose. I trade 5 correctly, 5 hit my stop loss, I'm still very profitable.
Okay.
You know, so I can lose 2. Example, I can lose 2 euros, I can gain 6. So when I lose 5, I lost 10 euros, I gain 30 euros. 30 minus 10, I still have 20 euros profits. Even when I traded 5 correctly, 5 wrong. Okay, and that's also a misunderstanding that people have about trading. They think it's risky, they think they need a lot of money, and they think they have to trade 10 out of 10 to gain profits. No, not at all. That's why we need the education. And that's why I'm so, probably you notice, I'm very passionate. Education can literally change people's lives, literally. In Africa, when I want to become a doctor, in Africa, and it's not possible for me to become a doctor because I don't have the education. If somebody offers you the education in Africa, you can change a lot of people's lives over there because you can save. Same thing with Forex trading. I know in USA, so many people are struggling. So Forex trading is an amazing opportunity to learn yourself a skill set, to learn the skill set, how to invest. Okay. So is this a little bit an answer on your question?
That was a lot of it.
That was
it was
really
a long
good,
answer, but Sometimes it's necessary.
But I want to go back to a little bit of the fun side of you, because listening to you talk and you working all these hours, when do you have spare time, free time to do something?
The nice thing is, CC, I can do this literally from everywhere. So now I'm on my office because during Corona it was hard for me to travel. I've been to Amsterdam last couple of days. I'm going to book a trip now to Spain, and then in September I'm going to Italy. But I traveled to more than 20 countries last 24 months. So for a guy from 27 years old, when I see my friends doing a normal job, they have like 4 weeks of vacation in a year, and that's it. I'm traveling all around. So the nice thing is, this is digitally. So I'm working, but this is my passion. So for me, it doesn't feel like working. The trading is for my own, and educating people, it gives me so much energy that it's not working for me.
So what are your hobbies though? What are something fun that you like to do?
I like to travel. I like to eat and drink and have nice experiences all around the world. I literally saw so many beautiful restaurants, hotels, really amazing around the world. And then my hobby is soccer. I like to play football. I like to play soccer. I know we have a very good national team.
I love soccer.
Belgium is a very small country, but we have an amazing soccer team. We have some of the best players in the world. So I like to play soccer. So I do that everywhere as well. I look for people for a little game, and I like to play that. So those are a little bit my hobbies.
Okay. So out of all the places you travel to, which has been your favorite place that you've been to?
Yeah, like I said in the interview, I've been to amazing places, but the one that I remember the most was Kazakhstan, because Kazakhstan, I've never heard about it, only in Borat movie I heard about Kazakhstan. But one of my best friends is from Kazakhstan. He traveled to Belgium 15 or 20 years ago, but his dad was still in Kazakhstan, and he said, "Hey Robbie, I saw my dad already for more than 50 years, not anymore. Are you willing to go with me for a trip?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." And then he said, "We can do some meetings for work. We can have some pleasure as well." So I went for 2 weeks. And over there, Astana is really, really something I recommend for people who want to have something special. People who don't want to go just to Dominican Republic or to Bali or to Spain or France. They want to do something special. Astana is really, really great because it reminded me a little bit of Dubai. It's a little bit the same. It's a brand new place. They are building it up, very modern. It was amazing. The only thing, you need to speak Russian. Otherwise, if you don't speak Russian, you're let's say it with a bad word, you're a little bit fucked in Kazakhstan. But it was amazing, really. That was one of the best places that I've been to. And I like USA as well. I've traveled a few times last year to USA. USA is okay if you're from Europe. Something totally different.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
I've been to Vegas last year. Vegas was something that I liked really a lot as well. Something you have to see, let's say it that way.
Okay. Go ahead, Mickey Monday.
Wow. So in the time that you've traveled, what's something that you've learned outside of your
business?
Yes, I was going to say profession, but yeah, business sounds a lot better. So what are some things that you've learned just in life in general? What are some things that you were able to see and experience and kind of take in and interpret from that? That's
a really good question as well. And that's something that some people ask me quite a lot, is like the different cultures are really amazing to see. And it helped me to relativate. I don't know how to say in English. It's a good word. More relativate. Because in Belgium, we are so blessed. Everything is okay over here. No war. People have it quite good over here. And by traveling, like when I was in Kazakhstan, people over there earn $400, So when I came back to Belgium, I see, okay, my living standard is so high. And when I see those people, they literally have to struggle for food on their plate, So it helped me relativate a lot of things. I grow as a person by traveling. That's really something that I recommend to everyone. at a young age, try to travel as much as possible, not only to see things, but for yourself to grow as a person, to come in contact with people from all backgrounds, all ages, all cultures. You grow as a person, and that changed for me quite a lot the last couple of years. So that's why I love traveling. I'm now over here for almost 5 months, and I'm really done with it. I wanna be free again. But in Belgium, they are quite restricted with the virus,
Right.
so it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy for us over here either. So I completely get you.
You guys can come to Europe at the moment, or only in USA you can take flights?
So the thing about that is a lot of countries have travel restrictions for the US because we seem to be going in a retrograde as far as improving on the virus. So if we do travel to another country, we have to go through a quarantine phase. And, you know, at that point, then we'll be fine. But a lot of Americans over here don't really understand the concept of that. So when they hear that, they think that we're not allowed to travel outwards to the country. But that's not the case at all. But still, exactly. Yeah, still, yeah.
Same.
But I know some places have been actually not taking people from the U.S. though, and they've been saying that we can't travel over there. But they kind of stop it and then open it and stop it and everything. But you know, all we can do is pray about it and try to live for the day.
We have to wait. Can I ask you a question, Cici?
Sure.
I have a question for you as well. What's your goal with the magazine, with the interviews? I see that you're interviewing people from all ages, all backgrounds. What do you want to achieve with the work you're doing?
Well, I just want to take it to the next level. I want to be able to be on stands, and you know, I want to be able to be in bookstores and everything. But me in general and everything that I'm doing, I just like talking to people, networking, and being able to brand others, you know, on the spotlight. Because a lot of people do like to still read, even though a lot of people don't. But I just think the platform of reading, because I'm a bookworm. So it started off as a hobby, and then I was like, hey, let me try this out and make it into a magazine.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
Yeah.
So that's where I see it going.
Yeah, you're doing great work. You're doing this full time at the moment already?
Not full time, but I do want to make it into a media agency. So I'm working on that too.
Great. If you believe in it, you can achieve it, I always say. So
exactly. Speak it in existence, Robbie. Speak it in existence.
You have to speak it in existence, indeed. And I like to read as well. That's something that I learned the last couple of years as well, reading. I'm a bookworm. I read a lot of books about personal development, about working with goals, about planning, those kind of topics. That's something.
Recommend me one.
In which area?
It doesn't matter. I like all areas. I read all books.
Yeah, financial area, I always recommend. So the cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki. That's like financially why it's important to have multiple sources of income. What's the difference between active and passive income, portfolio income, investing income. That's amazing book. That's information that we should learn at school. So I always recommend that one. Then about mindset, I always recommend for beginners, Magic of Thinking Big from Dr. Schwartz. Is an amazing book because most people think small. And in that book, he's explaining, okay, we have to think big. It costs you the same amount of energy thinking small or thinking big. And he's explaining a little bit like the theoretical side and his vision. Really great book. Then for working with people, How to Win Friends and Influence People from Dale Carnegie. That's a very good one for you as well. If you like to network, what do you have to say to people? How can you react on people, smile, giving compliments, those kind of things. That's my number one book if you want to work with people. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And maybe last.
Send me those three. Send me those three to start off. Send them to my email.
I'm gonna send you those to your email address.
Yeah.
Cool. I was gonna say, Cece got a book club, so the moment you send those to her, she's gonna read them and review them and
really,
Look, I
really.
go through it so fast.
Yeah. What do you like to read, Cece? Can you recommend me something?
Oh, I love 48 Laws of Power. I love that book. That was a really, really great book. It just depends on what area you're talking about. Lately, I've been reading other people's books that actually was in the magazine authors.
Okay.
So I've been reading their books and giving feedback. So I read the Hostel book that we had one of our guys sent to me that was in the magazine, and that was really, really good about his life. I just read Monica Brown book, a CEO of Entrepreneurs Boss. You might see my post on that. That's one of my friends. That was really, really good. That she teaches you how to. She actually talks about working as a CEO, the corporate world of America, and what to expect, and transitioning. So, in one of her sayings, she said, "A good thing is to learn about golf." So I think I'm gonna take some golf courses
About
learn so I can talk to people in it. But I love that. But it was a really, really good book, and congrats to her on her journey. But I read all kind of books. It just depends on the moment. I like to read some self books and motivation. I try to stay positive as much as possible. But then I like to go over and do some drama books sometimes. Kind of switch up my mindset. So.
It's good. Reading helps me, keeps me calm. It's really, really, really good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that keeping your mind sharp. Just kind of going back to a little bit of your business, right? Are there any? Would you say that there are like trading restrictions, or is there anything that that you can speak on in reference to that?
How do you mean with restrictions?
Well, I'm just at because I don't really know, so I'm just saying would there be any restrictions, maybe things that you wouldn't be able to do, like for example, how would you be able to, let's just say how would you be able to trade a currency that you don't have or anything like that? So what would be some?
Okay, so trading, you don't have to be like I explained you the explanation I did was like with the physical money, so you can trade it physically. But if you trade Forex, it's just digitally, so you don't have to own the money. You work with the broker, you send some money to the broker, let's say $500, and you can buy and sell currencies without owning them. Okay, so you just do a trade on a certain currency pair. You're not owning them physically. Okay, but that's something we learn people. We teach them in our basic course how you can see it. But you don't have to own the money. In the past, before the smartphone, indeed you had to own the money. You had to go from Belgium to London, keep the money, then look into the exchange rate and switch them again. Right. Nowadays, just an internet connection, and you have access to a $6.6 trillion market a day. It's crazy. This thing has more power in it than the first rocket to the moon.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I told it to my dad. I read it in a book that this has more power than a rocket. And he said, of course. The rocket is in 1960. We are 2020. Of course.
Exactly.
Crazy. So we have to make use of the smartphone. If you're not making money with a smartphone, I always say to people, it's a dumb phone. Because we are scrolling on the gram, we are scrolling on TikTok, we are doing Facebook, spending a lot of time on the phone. Make it work for you. Do trading, do drop shipping, do affiliate marketing, you have 10,000 businesses that you can do online, but make money online. Very important. Like you guys are doing, because this is online as well. So you guys are doing great.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. But I know our time is ticking, and we have 2 trivia questions for you.
Shoot.
Okay, so mine is, if you had to live without one of these 3, which one would you live without? Would it be your laptop computer, your phone, or social media?
That's a difficult one. Yeah, I need my laptop for trading. So without my laptop, I can check social media on my laptop. I can call people from my laptop. So then I would say I'm gonna put off my phone. So that was easy to answer.
I know. I know. So if we had to switch it up and say it would be phone, TV. No, you're a book reader. So books, phone, or social media.
Yeah, then I still would choose my. So I don't have a laptop. I don't can check social media at all. It's difficult. Then I still would read books, because the books will give me the information that I need to get in contact with the right people, or to get attracted to the right people, to the right information. So then I would say no social media.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead.
So my trivia question is to describe yourself using 3 words, and why.
That's a good question. Very ambitious. I'm very, very, very ambitious. That's probably, you notice in my energy, my passion, because I want to have more out of life than just average. I'm not happy with average. I want to be extraordinary.
Right.
So I would say ambitious. Stubborn. Some people call me stubborn in a good way. Some people call me stubborn in a bad way, but I'm stubborn. If I focus on one thing, I can go all in for that without checking other things. And that's sometimes hard, because sometimes you have to check, okay, it's not only work or your ambition or your goal or your relationship. It's difficult for me because I'm so focused on one thing, so stubborn. That's good, that's bad. And then the third one, let's say, I'm gonna give a good quality. I'm always open for helping people and listening to people.
Okay.
Literally, for everyone, people can call me by night, 4 o'clock. I will listen and I will give my advice to everyone. And that's also a good one, but also a bad one, because it's good. People know I'm available, but it's bad because sometimes people use me to give it the bad word, because they know that I'm always available for them. So sometimes they use my good heart. But I'm proud on how I am. I don't want to change that. I'm the person that I am today, and I want to keep developing my good qualities to another level.
Perfect.
Well, don't be thinking of me like I be using you when I be hitting you up. I just don't be knowing what time it be over there.
You're not using me. You're not using me. I was talking more about my close friends or.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was picking. It was a joke, because I know I be saying, "Hey, how are you?" But I don't even be know what time it is, and I be like, "Dang, I don't even know what time it is over there." But.
Yeah. I noticed already. You're sometimes texting me like 2 o'clock by night. I'm almost sleeping. Are you gonna respond?
Wow.
Or very early in the morning as well. And then I was like, "Wow, she's working long hours." That's so, but you're passionate, so that's good.
But that was good answers. I wasn't expecting you to say stubborn. You know, most people wouldn't have said 3 things about me as I'm stubborn. So I love that you was being real about yourself.
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
You have to be real. So thanks for the interview, guys. It was really my pleasure to be on. I hope I helped you guys a little bit. And I'm always available for help. If you want to get into contact with other entrepreneurs, I can help you. I have some really good entrepreneurs from Belgium side within my business, but also other businesses. So I can bring you in contact with quite a lot of people.
Okay. Well, congrats on your journey. But before we get off, please tell everybody where they can follow you at.
Yeah, they can follow me, especially on Instagram. So my Instagram is Creytens Robbie. I'm very active on Instagram, also on Facebook, on LinkedIn. It's all Creytens Robbie, so it's very easy to follow me.
Well, congrats on your journey. I'm very proud of you, and I'm glad to have met you also.
Thank you, Cece. For me the same. For me the same. It was a pleasure to be on.
Awesome, man. I just want to say really quick, man, you are extremely talented and intelligent young man, man. I could just hearing you
Thank
talk
you.
and be so passionate about your business. That's truly inspiring. So I hope those who are watching, and those who are learning about Forex trading through this video will in turn reach out to you, and hopefully we'll be able to go into business with you as well.
Yes, thank you, Mickey, from my side as well. Thank you for the good questions, great questions you asked me. And I wish you guys both a lot of success with what you guys are doing as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. And what time you say it is over there?
Almost 11 o'clock in the evening right now.
Oh, okay. I see it's dark.
Yeah, I'm on my office and it's already dark in Belgium. So it's almost 11.
Okay, well, I was gonna say have a blessed day, but have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit when I'm home, and then I'm gonna sleep.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, happy Tuesday.
Yeah, have a great day, guys, and hope to see you soon. I'm gonna send you an email with the books and the address.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye,
Stay
guys.
safe. Thank you, you
Bye-bye.
too.
Stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3